Why do lizards eat their own tails? Lizards are among the most familiar and easily recognizable animals in our surroundings, yet many people remain unaware of their unique characteristics and mechanisms for escaping danger. One of the most fascinating abilities of lizards is autotomy, or the voluntary detachment of their tail as a means of escaping from predators. Behind what seems like a simple act lies a deeper purpose, not only to survive, but also to reclaim essential nutrients from their own body. In this video, we will discuss the reason why lizards eat their tails, an unusual behavior that is part of their unique survival strategy. So, without further ado, let's get started. This gecko was seen by its owner when it detached its own tail and just left it inside its cage. Afterward, the owner was shocked to see the gecko eat its own tail, which made them wonder why their pet would do such a thing. The truth is, there's a very important reason behind this behavior that benefits them. In fact, some lizards in the wild seem to have a habit of eating their tails because, believe it or not, 60% of their total fat is stored in the tail. Lizards eat their tails as part of their survival mechanism. They have the ability to autotomize or detach their tail as a way to escape from predators. The detached tail will continue to move, serving as a distraction for the predator while the lizard makes its escape. An example of this is the skink, which can survive for 35 days without food as long as it has its tail. However, without its tail, it would only last 24 hours without eating. On the other hand, geckos can also survive without food for 90 days, but without their tails they would only last 50 days. For this reason, they instinctively search for and eat their detached tails to regain their strength. Their tails are composed of different components, so when it is detached, or when they voluntarily detach it, they won't die. This is because their tail is like a plug that is simply inserted into another plug called a socket. Despite this kind of behavior in lizards, many people wonder how long they can continue to do this repeatedly. Some wild lizards only live for about 4 years, and once their tail is detached, it can take up to 4 months for it to fully regrow. In other words, they can only detach and regrow their tails around 12 times in their lifetime. Additionally, they sometimes eat their own tails to reclaim the nutrients contained within them. The tail contains fat reserves and other nutrients that are essential to the lizard, especially when they are injured or unable to find food. In this way, the valuable nutrients in the lost tail are not wasted. However, the ability to detach the tail depends on the species and health of the lizard, as well as the climate in which they live. Unlike the original tail that was detached, the second tail that regrows is composed of muscles and cartilage attached to the original stump. This makes it easier for lizards to detach their tails again, but if this is their last tail and they detach and eat it again, the lizards will die. This is because their tail is also connected to their head, so every time their tail is detached, a part of their head is also affected. Additionally, if a lizard's tail is injured, they will no longer be able to regrow it and they will have to find another way to survive. The lizard's tail also helps balance their body, especially when climbing trees, as it serves as an additional limb to aid in quick climbing. In some species of lizards, tail eating may be an adaptive behavior they have learned as part of their evolution. This is an evolving strategy that enhances their survival and escape capabilities from danger. They struggle to walk properly without their tails, and they also become easily hungry without their pantry-like tails. They can no longer swim efficiently and find it difficult to reproduce without their tails because they need the strength from their tails when laying eggs. Without their tails, they become weakened, but on the other hand, some lizards have blue tails in their early stages of life due to evolution. This serves as a decoy for predators, making them think it's an unimportant part of the body, so they leave it alone and don't pay attention to it. However, studies have shown that the primary predators of baby lizards are animals that are experts at recognizing the blue color, making it difficult to distinguish the original tail from the fake one. The original tail is made of fibers and fats, while the regrown tail is made only of muscles. Lizards with tails containing fats can move faster compared to those with tails made solely of muscles. Tails without fats also tire more quickly. However, not all lizards can detach their tails, such as the Geckolepis and Megalepis species of lizards found in Madagascar. Instead of dropping their tails, they shed their skin thanks to special layers of cells beneath it. When attacked or swallowed by a predator, they can simply shed their skin to escape. But did you know that geckos can also change their colors depending on their environment? However, if you cover a gecko's eyes, it will still change color. But if you remove the cover and tie it around their abdomen, they won't be able to camouflage because the bodies of geckos contain light-sensitive proteins. In the end, a lizard's act of eating its own tail is an example of a clever survival strategy developed by animals to meet the challenges of their environment. It is not only a way to escape danger, but also a means to reclaim essential nutrients and maintain their health. This behavior demonstrates how nature continually creates unique solutions for the survival and well-being of every creature. In this way, the lizard becomes a symbol of creativity and readiness to face any challenges that may arise. What is your opinion in our video today? Comment down below.